kin soothing lenses like boons penned in speeches desolate. The blossom and seeds infinite, teach like most definite. Reach roses celibate, pollinate them with words like bees after an exodus. Laughter.
The illusion of death. Psalms 23. Now I was only going to read verse 4. But as I read this whole 6th verse Psalm of chapter 23, it all speaks of enlightenment or God or your essence. To the I am, all it speaks of is I am. So I will just read from the top all the way to verse 4. Because the point of this is to speak about the illusion of death. Verse 1 states, "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want." Meaning, the Lord is my guide. I am content with all things. Me and the Lord are one. If the Lord is who guides me, and my essence is his, and he is all, what is there to want? Verse 2, "He maketh me lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters." What is this saying? When my essence is his, I am at peace always. I lie down in beautiful pastures. I am beside the still waters, not the rough waters. I am in peace always. See, before I realized myself, I would read right past this. This didn't help me and my mental knowledge defend any doctrine. But when you are one with the essence, all this is speaking of is the essence. Really, every single verse that you read is all speaking of your essence. Verse 3, he says, "He restored my soul." He brought me back to my essence. I see myself. He leaded me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. All is in his name. All is in his ways, his authority. And this is what I wanted to get to, verse 4. "Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me," or your being comforts me. "I shall fear no evil, for thou art with me. I am in you, and you are in me. We are verily one. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death." He did not say, "Though I walk through the valley of death," because death is only a shadow. And death being only a shadow, it is an illusion. When you become one with your essence, or you and God become one, and not one in word, one literally. When you merge your whole being with God, which it always has been, mind has separated you from that, you begin to see through the shadow of death and will realize what Paul stated in 1 Corinthians chapter 15. "O death, where is thy sting?" Because until you truly clearly see your essence as God's essence, you will always believe you are an object that comes and goes like all objects do. And death will always have its sting. You will always fear death. That's not saying fear won't come upon you when death comes towards the body or the the sensation of fear. That obviously will happen. But you know that your essence is immortal. And so, as it states here, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, because I feel your presence. I am your presence. In your presence, that peace is always with me. So become one with that, and you will see through the illusion or shadow of death.